just discussing if it would be possible to have chair and co-chair, but to have a vice chair as well, because it's a large group of people. We could vote for that as well. I mean, it's not going to be 2 weeks to finish this work, so some people might be off, and we need more people, not just responsibility of one person.
How about this? We'll give you the top 5 vote getters, and between the top 5 vote getters, you can self-organize and choose your own rules.
Okay. What he's saying is make it up as you go.
I'm the fun uncle, not the strict dad. Okay, tech admin, could we have the website on the screen, please, to show the page? Thank you. Okay, so you should have a ability to start registration. So tech admin, please press the little arrow above the word convention. That works, okay. So what everyone should see on their screen is the ability to register for a workshop. If you have not already, please make sure that you register for a workshop and type in your code. When you type in your code and add your name, you will see the Convention Delegate Committee 2 workshop added to your list. You might also notice that there are other workshops on your list. If you attended previous constitutional workshops that use this tool, you can disregard those for now. But you are looking to join the Convention Delegate Committee 2 workshop by entering your code. And make sure that you check the box, register as candidates, if you wish to be a candidate for one of the chair positions. If you do not wish to be a candidate for one of the chair positions, then you do not have to check that box. You will still be able to vote. We will show you the top 5 vote getters from that list. So at this time, everybody please make sure that you register. And Kenya, once everybody has registered, please let me know.
All right.
Yeah. That's all you did. Okay, great. Wonderful. Right. Oh, you're not doing it. Delegates, right? That's all right. One half less broken. Oh man, I believe it's for the reach. Big people are all. The free thing. Hold on one second.
Question?
Yeah, I was just hoping that we could get the, sorry, it's very early. The people who are asking to be elected.
We will get to that, yes.
No, I was hoping to have them on stage.
We will get to that, yes.
And then have them repeat their names like a couple of times.
That is the plan, yes.
All right, thank you.
You hear me?
I can hear you, Mercy.
Perfect. We have a question from Nairobi.
Go ahead.
Okay, so the question, I can take it from here. The question is that, is it possible to now, okay, so yesterday we had a few candidates. Today, somebody wants to add their name to the list of candidates. Is that possible to do?
Yes, this is an entirely new registration from yesterday. If they click the box to register as candidate, they will be a candidate for this election.
I will give this to Lorenzo to, for him to explain what the tech requirement is right now, what we're asking for.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yes. So the question from the candidates that were presented yesterday is, do we need to register again as a candidate because this is a new vote?
Yes, this is an entirely new vote. So if you clicked the box yesterday, register as candidate, you must also click the box today, register as candidate.
Okay, I think some candidates didn't get that, so can they register again or not? Will they use the code that code is invalid?
They will need to use a different email address and get a new code, or we can pass out the codes for convention set 3 and do an entirely new registration.
Let's do convention set 3 because there is a few of them that don't have codes right now.
Okay,
We haven't got, we can do the 3.
Yeah.
Yes.
so
Mercy.
we're going to do this until we get it right, so everyone is represented.
I just wanted to say I think what a great opportunity is to experiment with all kinds of different blockchain building technologies and learn how to work in the real world here.
Build in public, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Okay. All candidates, all delegates, please go back. You will be registered for workshop again. This is a new register for workshop. You will be receiving a new slip of paper with a new registration code. With this new registration code, you will still be logged in, so you can use the same address. But with this new registration code, you will be getting the chance to register for Convention Delegate Committee 3. We are now going to be registering people for Convention Delegate Committee 3. All delegates are able to register for this. When you write down your name, please look to see the box. And if you would like to be a candidate for one of the chair positions, please check the box that says register as candidate. If you wish to vote, but you do not wish to be a candidate for one of the chair positions, please do not check that box.
It's ironic because this doesn't even require any real voting yet. This is the most rigorous process we've went through this whole time. Feels like it's a practice run for something else.
I have started registration. So now that everybody has received their codes, I hope, I have started registration. You may now start registering. Delegates in Buenos Aires, let me know if you have any problems registering for Convention Delegate Committee 3. And delegates in Nairobi, let your helpers know if you have any problems. And as soon as Kenya is ready, you let me know and we will proceed here. I'll make sure that Argentina is ready.
Okay. Anna, it looks like Kenya and Nairobi is ready.
Buenos Aires, are you ready? Buenos Aires is not quite ready, so we'll give them another minute.
Okay. Whilst we are doing that, I do want to give a big shout out to the Clarity team for the amazing work that they did with regards to the voting yesterday. Oh, Lord, thank you very much.
Okay, Buenos Aires, are we ready? Excellent. I am now going to end registration. And I will start voting. Would all of the candidates who would like to be seen, please come forward to the stage, your respective stages in Kenya and Argentina, so that you can introduce yourself to your fellow delegates. And Tech Admin, could you open up the Convention Delegate Committee 3? Now, all delegates, what you should see on the screen is a box where you can search for candidates, and you can select up to 5 candidates, putting them in order in which you would like to see them selected to the chairs of the committee, the co-chairs of the committee. So they will be given points based on the order in which you rank them, and then the aggregate points will determine the order in which they appear on the list. So why don't we start by having all of the candidates in Kenya speak first, and then once all of the candidates in Kenya have introduced themselves, we will have all of the candidates here in Buenos Aires introduce themselves. And please also spell.
My name is Sanga, a delegate from Tanzania. I wish to participate in helping in supporting the works that are going on in the community, because I believe there will be a lot to be done. So I appreciate the work from you. Thank you.
I'm from Douala, Cameroon, and I would appreciate your vote. Thank you.
This is Boaz Baluna from Goma, dear Congo. I'll appreciate if you vote for me. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Nathan Kanape. Yesterday I was hesitant to take up this from peer pressure, but today I realized if you're going to do something, you might as well do it 100%. So I hope that
delegates from Lagos. I believe that change starts with us, and this is me putting up myself to be among the us. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Teliwe from South Africa. This is me putting up my name. As a teacher, I have learned to read the room and be able to understand everybody, and that's what I'm bringing up. That's what I'm bringing forward to say, let me be part of this. Like yesterday, it was mentioned that this is a living document. So let me help be part of those who are growing this document, making it fit, maybe not fit, but making it healthy as we are laying something that other blockchains are going to be on it. So let us be, please make me the one to take part on this.
Excellent. I'm Ken Ladd, community in 2020. I went to law school, so I'll be a lawyer in Wyoming in February. Look forward to helping the community in that regard. My vision for this would be to empower smaller groups of people and leave it up to how they want to organize themselves and work semi-autonomously. And at the coordinating level of this organization to synthesize things and put them together. But this is an incredible amount of work. So coordinating that would be my objective as sort of mediator. So thank you.
My name is Max van Rossum from the Netherlands. My background is in economics, studied at the University of Amsterdam. and may wisdom, transparency, and openness guide this committee.
We have Gabriel Talamantes from El Paso representing Austin. Looking at the panel that we have here, I have extreme confidence that we have a competent group here. I have background in music and supporting some of my disenfranchised people back home, but may the best 5 win.
Hey guys, I'm Andrew Thornhill from the country of Georgia. I sent some information in Telegram, not to overspam you, but just to give you a little bit of background. Been with Cardano for a very long time, 2018. Started from scratch the Cardano community in Georgia, which now successfully has several projects with government. I have a good track record of managing companies. I have several on my LinkedIn. Please feel free to link up with me no matter what. I have the time, I have a team behind me, and I think that I have the skill set that will be needed to get this huge amount of work over the line. Thank you.
Hey everybody, I'm Cash, also known as Zach. At first I was reluctant to do this, just like Nathan. I think we can relate a lot on that, but as we kind of talk through it today, I definitely want to be involved in any capacity, right? Because this is a lot of work, and we still have a ton of work to do as delegates to make sure that we get the definitions in place first and foremost, and continue to push each other to keep doing these workshops so that we can have the best literature associated with our Constitution so that people from around the world can understand it. So I don't really mind being an alternate or anything like that. I just want to be involved in some capacity to help guide this process forward.
Hello, my name is Lee Yost. I run Joker Crew. I was a little reluctant, like some of the other people. However, this is so important, and there's so much work to be done. I just want to be able to help make sure that we get the Constitution exactly where it needs to be, because there's so much work. The definitions are so important. And I just want to make sure that I can facilitate that.
Just before I start, AD team, can you please put our Nairobi crew on the big slide here? And could we just give them an opportunity to introduce themselves, because they were on the teeny tiny screen just so our Buenos Aires room know who they are. Thank you. Cool, everybody. My name is Angie Martini. I'm from Aotearoa, New Zealand. I don't want to get into too much extra detail because I did give a spiel yesterday. But where I can add, I think, more value, or what you may not know about me is, as a software developer by trade, I've shifted off the tools and been working closely in community with my people in the rural communities in New Zealand. And what I think is really important is, and I don't believe it's just us who feel this way, but I feel the commitment and responsibility to seeing this Constitution through, and to ensure, because yesterday we didn't have any governing body overseeing the future work streams. And when we had said that that piece of work was going to be attached to the role of this body, that was the indicator for me to stand up, because it's so important to us to make sure that these future work streams and these processes and procedures are done properly and are transparent for us to be able to know how to take this Constitution forward. So I'm truly committed to doing this work with you all. However, to our delegates, it's going to need each and every one of you and the skills that you have. So although we may be, I guess, supporting and managing us to be able to get the work started and done, we're going to need each and every one of you as well. So with that, my name is Angie Martini. It's a weird one, E-N-G-I-E, when you're looking at the list. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Maria Caro. I represent the delegates from São Paulo, Brazil. I feel like I want to contribute in any capacity. There's a lot of good people in here, and it's just because I'm taking this problematic of language and multi-language content, and open and wide as much as I can to language the content about Cardano. I have been hiding myself forever. Seems not like that, but I haven't been stepping out, but I'm stepping out today for our community, for Latin America, for Brazil. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you all of the candidates. Okay, so now if we can get maybe a timer up for 3 minutes. Everybody please grab your devices and we will start voting. So please, let's go ahead and vote. You can vote for up to 5 candidates. You will choose up to 5 candidates on the list. Please put these candidates in order in which you would like to see them be possible chairs, be co-chairs. They will receive points based on the order in which you receive them. The person who you put at the top of your list will receive 5 points. The second person will receive 4 points, on down, etc., etc. And then we will total up the points, and we will present you with a preliminary list of how many points each candidate received. That we will produce the file that has all of the results and present it to the delegate body as a whole for all of you to audit amongst yourselves. And you can use that list of 5 candidates and consider them to be your chairs among yourselves. You can decide whether you want to make them co-chairs, have one be a head chair. The rules of the committee will be up for you to set as you organize. Question. Get out.
I have a question. I'm sorry, I don't remember. How was the name of the lady with the yellow dress in Nairobi? The candidate.
Maureen.
It's Maureen, Maureen, and she's the delegate from Douala, Cameroon.
I see at least one candidate that didn't speak that's on this list.
If they chose not to speak, I don't want to pressure them to have to speak. So,
but can we still vote for them?
You can vote for anyone on the list.
Okay, got it.
I just want to point out that Maureen looks amazing today.
We have come to the end of our time, but I will ask you mercy. Does anyone in Kenya need more time to vote?
Hi, Adam. Give us 1 more minute. Is that okay?
That is absolutely fine. Hi, Mercy.
From Nairobi, Kenya, we are ready to proceed.
Thank you, Mercy. Argentina, are you ready to proceed? I see no objection to proceeding here in Buenos Aires. I am ending voting, and let us see what the results are. We have preliminary results. Let's wait a moment, and they should appear on the screen. There we go. In rank number 1, delegates, here is the results of your committee vote. Rank number 1 is Engie Matene. Rank number 2 is Ken Ladd. Rank number 3 is Andrew Thornhill. Rank number 4 is Nathan Angelo Lopez Canape. Rank number 5 is Maureen. Congratulations to all of you. Thank you for all of your work for the community. I'm going to turn it back over to Kenya.
Give us a minute, Adam.
Absolutely.
Okay? So, now we are done. We are entering into the session for delegate presentation. I will introduce Darrington, delegate from Nairobi, Kenya.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, cardano community, Nairobi, Kenya, Buenos Aires, the cardano Twitter drama community. Cardano Africa might seem like an unexpected pair at first glance, but together, they are positioned to lead the world in addressing challenges that have plagued societies for decades. The systems and tools that we rely on for a while now are starting to show their shortcomings and frailty. They struggle to handle something as fundamental as helping people live and thrive together. For example, as a resident of the US and East Africa, when I'm in East Africa or West Africa, none of my banking apps work. But when I'm in the US, all of my African banking apps work. This is where Cardano comes in, with its research-driven first principle. It's tackling hard problems for a billion people, but approaching each problem one person at a time. Financial freedom, self-sovereignty, safety, security, transparency, open governance. These are not just buzzwords, they are markers on the path to a better future. In Africa, the largest cohort of educated youth ever is saying no to societal structures that do not champion these tenets. They want and they are starting to demand financial freedom, self-sovereignty, safety, security, and open governance. Africa and Cardano, I'm here to report, are ready. Africa is ready to redefine what civilization can be. And Cardano is ready to provide the tools to make this new era a reality. Together, they are the catalyst, pun intended, for an unprecedented transformation. With 1.3 billion people and the world's fastest growing youth population, Africa is the perfect place for innovation. Beyond the foundational work of organizations like IOG and Emerging Africa, the wider Cardano community is stepping up to this challenge with remarkable efforts across the continent. Here are just few examples of how this is happening across Africa. There have been 50 funded project catalyst proposals with $1.8 million US and 3.57 million ADA already deployed to projects in Africa. There were 12 constitutional workshops funded by Intersect, thank you very much, hosted in 11 different countries across the continent. Together, Africa and Cardano are already starting to build a future where innovation meets real-world impact. Building on the alignment between Cardano and Africa that I mentioned earlier, I'd like to share some examples we've gathered from friends and peers across the continent at workshops and other Cardano events. These stories highlight the important role Cardano is playing in these local communities. One, competition to monopoly. Support for startups and young entrepreneurs is almost non-existent in many areas, and in others is stifled by legacy monopolies. The fact that Cardano is a permissionless global economy, that's an incredible alternative to these outdated local systems. Two, in much of the continent, banking services and loan products are practically unheard of, with some exceptions like Kenya, where digital money and payment systems are more common. For the most, the idea of investment or wealth building is very foreign. And lastly, by introducing local communities to the global communities, that is Cardano, through platforms like Zooms and Twitter Spaces, in spite of all the drama that happens there, we are starting to foster collaboration across Cardano projects. Groups like WADA, Empower, and Light Nation have taken the lead in these areas. And even with the little efforts that has been made, the results have been transformative, creating amazing opportunities and driving real change in each of these local communities. These examples demonstrate that Cardano is the bridge that is connecting communities and empowering people to reimagine their futures all over the world. Because Cardano is decentralized, it is very hard to collect on-chain data, so we have to resort to just surveys and workshops and just one-on-one conversation. But here are some numbers on the screen highlighting the Cardano communities in Africa and some other numbers in general. From conversations I've had with other workshop hosts and data from my workshop here in Nairobi, here are some things that were top of people's minds when it came to the road to the Cardano Constitution. Almost everyone I've spoken to, and I've heard the same from other hosts, a lot of people wanted the same thing for Cardano to continue and to grow. They wanted that this infrastructure we're building to be inclusive, and they want it to be safe. Thanks for the founding entities for getting us this far. Thanks to Intersect for playing a pivotal role in guiding the Cardano community through this important transition, ensuring the network's continuity. My name again is Darlington with Light Nation crew here in Nairobi. I'm the Nairobi delegate. Thanks to WADA Africa, thanks to Cardano Africa Academy, King Boaz from Goma, Megan in Cameroon, and everyone working every day to bring Cardano and Africa together.